Hi, beautiful people. This is Chase Sutton, Associate Pastor here at Victorious Life Christian Center. And before I get into the meat of the message, I just wanted to be a bit transparent with everyone. So being on camera is not something that I just want to run to and want to do all the time. And I just wanted to be transparent because I wanted to let you guys know that leaders are people too. And we do get nervous and we do feel things. We're not these supernatural beings that just go about and just do things without being fearful, without being nervous, without feeling something. But the meat of the matter is that we go and we do it anyway. Despite us feeling nervous, despite us feeling fearful, we go forth and do it anyway. And I was talking to my friend yesterday, and we were talking about this very thing about me being on camera. She was like, "You're good, but you just look so serious." And I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm not a super serious person. I do love to laugh. I do love to joke. I do love to smile. And as the Lord is stretching me in this area, just continue to bear with me as He's growing me, because in order to grow, there's no comfort. If you're comfortable, that means you're not growing. So the reasons why I do this is, number one, because I don't want to tell the Lord no. Number two, I love people. And number three, I always want to grow and get out of my comfort zone. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, just to know that I am a person too. Just because I'm a leader does not mean that I feel things, because a lot of people are led by their feelings, especially when it comes to the things that the Lord wants them to do. They kind of shy away or back away. But just be encouraged and do the things that the Lord has called you to do anyway, despite how you feel. But getting into the meat of the message, now that that's over, get into the meat of the message. The message today is called Fishing for Men in Our Lonely Places. And recently the Lord, He gave me this vision of a pelican. And when He gave me the vision of a pelican, the focus that He gave me in the vision was its mouth, or its pouch. And I'm going to read to you a little bit about what a pelican bird is. A pelican is a type of large water bird. It catches fish and keeps them in the bottom part of its beak, which is shaped like a large bag. The pelican likes to live in lonely places, such as a rocky island in the midst of an ocean where nobody will come near it to disturb it. So many of you may be asking, I am not a pelican, and I don't know what tools I have to equip me to fish for men. Or maybe you're thinking, well, when I'm in my lonely place, how am I supposed to be a fisher of men when I feel lonely myself? And I would say this: all of the fishing equipment for men, the Lord has already placed that on the inside of you. He's already equipped us. And He's called us to be fishers of men, as it said in Mark 1:17. Then Jesus said to them were the fishermen that He was, His disciples, His future disciples. Follow me and I will make you become fishers of men. They were fishermen, but Jesus wanted to turn what their gift was in the natural into a spiritual gift to lead and to serve people. Just a side note there. But He's already equipped us with gifts. Maybe you're an encourager. Maybe you have creativity in the arts. Maybe you love to pray for people, or you have an evangelistic spirit. He's already equipped us with those things, and it takes us getting closer to Him for Him to draw those things out of us. In regards to how do we serve people when we're in our lonely place? Well, the Lord wants us to, when we feel lonely, He wants us to get in Him so we won't be alone. He wants to be our strength. He wants to be our support system. He wants to be our comfort. He wants us to include Him when we feel lonely. Including Him when we feel lonely, it draws us to have a singleness of heart towards the Lord. And it also draws us to have strength to serve others, because that's where He really wants to take us, to a place where we're getting outside our feelings, getting outside feeling lonely, getting outside our depression, getting outside of me, because when we're inward focused, it's hard to be outward focused. So the Lord wants us to seek Him first, and then he can draw everything that we need to serve others. He'll begin to draw that out of us. And I would say this to conclude: get away like a pelican and be with the Lord, without any disturbance and the noises of this world. God does not want us to be in a solitary place alone. He wants us to find comfort in him, in our hard times, in our joyous times, in our down times, because he wants to use those times to allow us to be the fishers of men that he's called us to be. So that concludes the message. Have a blessed day and stay safe. Amen.